Coffee, for many, it's more than just a drink. It's a ritual, a source of comfort, and a cultural staple. But in the rich history of coffee, one name has redefined how the world enjoys it: Starbucks. From a single storefront in Seattle to a global coffee empire, Starbucks has transformed the way we sip, savor, and experience coffee. Join us as we explore its remarkable journey in brewing success. The Starbucks Story. Nestled in the bustling heart of Seattle's historic Pike Place Market, a modest coffee shop first opened its doors in 1971. It bore the name Starbucks, an homage to the first mate in Moby Dick, evoking the romance of the high seas and the trading of exotic coffee beans. What began as a humble venture would grow into a global phenomenon, redefining the way the world drinks coffee. Starbucks was the brainchild of three partners: an English teacher, Jerry Baldwin, history teacher, Zev Siegel, and writer, Gordon Bowker. Inspired by Alfred Peet, a Dutch immigrant who had introduced a new style of coffee roasting to America through his store, Peet's Coffee and Tea, the trio decided to bring high-quality coffee beans and equipment to the people of Seattle. Little did they know they were planting the seeds of a revolution. In its early days, Starbucks wasn't a cafe, but a retailer of coffee beans and equipment. The first store was small and unassuming, but it had an air of authenticity. The aroma of freshly roasted beans wafted through the air, luring customers into a sensory experience that celebrated the art of coffee. The focus was on sourcing the finest beans from around the world, emphasizing quality and ethical sourcing, a philosophy that would remain central to the brand. The turning point in Starbucks' history came in 1982, when a young marketing executive named Howard Schultz joined the company. Schultz was captivated by Starbucks' commitment to quality, but he had a vision that extended far beyond selling coffee beans. During a trip to Italy in 1983, Schultz discovered the vibrant cafe culture of Milan. He saw how espresso bars served as social hubs where people gathered to connect, converse, and share stories. Schultz returned to Seattle with a dream: to transform Starbucks into an American version of the Italian cafe experience. Initially, the founders resisted Schultz's idea. They were content with their niche market and saw no need to venture into uncharted territory. Undeterred, Schultz started his own coffee house, Il Giornale, in 1985, which quickly gained popularity. By 1987, Schultz had raised enough capital to purchase Starbucks from the original owners, merging it with Il Giornale and embarking on a journey that would change the coffee landscape forever. Under Schultz's leadership, Starbucks began its transformation from a coffee retailer to a cafe-centric brand. The first Starbucks cafe, as we know it today, opened in Seattle in 1987. It wasn't just a place to grab a cup of coffee, it was an experience. The interiors were designed to be warm and inviting, with cozy seating, soft lighting, and the constant hum of conversation. Baristas were trained to create handcrafted beverages, and each cup of coffee was made to order, fostering a personal connection between customer and company. Schultz's vision was clear. Starbucks would be the third place between home and work. A sanctuary where people could relax, recharge, and feel a sense of belonging. By the early 1990s, Starbucks was growing at an unprecedented rate. The company went public in 1992, with its shares skyrocketing in value. This influx of capital allowed Starbucks to expand rapidly, opening new stores across the United States and eventually around the world. By the end of the decade, Starbucks had become a cultural phenomenon, with its iconic green and white logo recognized from New York to Tokyo. The menu also evolved to cater to a broader audience. While espresso-based drinks remained the core offering, Starbucks introduced innovative beverages like the Frappuccino in 1995, a blended iced coffee drink that became an instant hit. Seasonal offerings, such as the pumpkin spice latte, created a sense of anticipation and loyalty among customers, cementing Starbucks' place in popular culture. As Starbucks expanded, it faced challenges and criticisms. Some accused the company of contributing to the homogenization of local culture as its stores popped up in cities and towns worldwide. Others raised concerns about labor practices, environmental impact, and the ethics of its sourcing methods. To its credit, Starbucks responded by doubling down on its commitment to sustainability and social responsibility. In 2004, the company launched its Coffee and Farmer Equity C.A.F.E. practices, a set of ethical sourcing guidelines designed to support coffee farmers and promote environmental stewardship. Starbucks also invested in renewable energy, waste reduction, and community programs, aiming to strike a balance between profitability and purpose. In the years that followed, Starbucks continued to innovate. The company embraced technology, launching a mobile app and rewards program that revolutionized customer engagement. By the 2010s, Starbucks had become a leader in digital innovation, with mobile orders and payments accounting for a significant portion of its sales. Today, Starbucks operates in over 80 countries, with more than 35,000 stores worldwide. Despite its massive scale, the company remains committed to its founding principles: sourcing high-quality coffee, creating a welcoming environment, and fostering connections. Each Starbucks store is a reflection of its community, blending global consistency with local flavor. As you take your next sip of that perfectly brewed cup, remember, Starbucks isn't just a place to grab a drink. It's a testament to the enduring power of a simple idea: to create a space where everyone feels welcome, one cup at a time. If you want to learn more about interesting food history, don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.